I'm sure you have heard the statistics. US is number 23 in science and technology and math. The goal of the first organization is really to inspire students, teachers, parents, community, and schools in the appreciation of science and technology.
It's about global competitiveness, and it should be no secret to anyone that we're falling behind the curves of the rest of the world in terms of producing technical people.
Teaming students with professional mentors from corporations to build this robot. Essentially, the goal is to solve an engineering problem in a very, very intense and competitive way.
If they have a need on the team and they have some expertise, I need to try to find someone at Avnet who might have that expertise so that they can make the team grow in the areas they need to grow to compete better, but also to just be better, right? The whole point of AZ First is to help people grow as human beings just as much as grow as a technical person.
My vision for the Robo Rabbits is that they learn how to work together as a team, that these students have a chance to actually apply what they're learning in school.
When they are in this team and in this environment and working with leaders from industry, as well as teachers, the coaches and the mentors and the parents get involved, it is magical what happens, because they really understand what's possible.
I've been doing robotics since 6th grade, and honestly, I just wanted to keep that going. And the opportunity to join this club popped up, and I decided to join it. And now I'm leading the programming in this club. Something that I learned that surprised me was a whole nother coding language. Honestly, I just did not expect to learn more than 2. At first I thought maybe I could just be fine with Lua and Python, but learning Java, it kind of seemed a little easy.
Some of the main parts that I worked on were fabricating the big 3 plates that build up the shooter, along with the smaller 3 plates that make the gearbox. Something new I learned was mainly just the different kind of drive frames. There's the tank drive on the kitbot, and then there's the swerve drive. And now that I am getting to drive around the kitbot, definitely a big difference between the two.
Competition day was a day to see, oh my gosh, this is huge, this is exciting. There's all these teams with all these amazing robots. And it's kind of cool for the kids to see, here's what we've got, here's what the other teams have. And it opens up possibilities, how all these different teams, all these different students approach the same problem in many different ways.
Giving back to the community is something I'm very passionate about, but also being able to leverage Avnet's needs in growing STEM outreach and helping communities in crisis, they all blended together. And we were happy to be able to provide the funding and some expertise support.
Partnerships have been really helpful this year. We've had this huge one with Avnet. Because of our sponsorship, we were able to actually get an excellent swerve drive robot with the state-of-the-art motors and build a competitive robot. I just want to say thank you, Avnet, for all of your support. It's been a game changer for a first-year rookie team.
To us, it's fun. It's taking technology and it's making a competitive environment around a learning experience. There's real alignment between what FIRST is trying to accomplish and what we are at Avnet culturally.
So there is a track record of creating STEM leaders, STEM heroes that go for generations and inspire the next generation of engineers.
We certainly have a desire and a bias toward getting involved in our community and being productive members therein. But when you start to think about FIRST Robotics and the focus on technology, there's obviously a benefit to Avnet as students are trained, as knowledge is proliferated, then those become viable candidates for us to employ.